been quite some time since I endowed your puny little brains with professional gamer knowledge, but here we are, back again with another episode of the Big Brain Terraria moves. Are you ever digging your elevator and find out that you keep running into these dumb amounts of water that you have to deal with? Just dig down a little ways and then place a couple of blocks above your head and then keep digging. Though most of the water won't follow you down, you'll have a nice air pocket to breathe, and then you can simply come by later and take out those barriers and all the water will drain down once you finish the elevator. This can also be especially useful when you're just at the bottom of a water pool or the ocean and you need to catch a breath. Dashing is really good. Even with just the Shield of Cthulhu, when you dash, you can immediately hop on a mount such as a horse and you'll be at max speed. Super useful for boss fights. You can even do it mid-air, and it's super helpful for getting that super quick acceleration and then keeping your momentum afterwards. The shield can also be extremely useful against certain enemies such as the wyvern. You can simply dash side to side and dodge out the wyvern very easily. Just dash right underneath where the wyvern is coming at you from. Did you know that during world loading, if you push A or D, it makes your mouse do a fun little loop-de-loop? Now, during boss fights, things can get pretty chaotic, but if you can manage it, keep a Philosopher's Stone in the corner of your inventory, or a Charm of Myths in one of your vanity accessory slots, and when you need to drink a potion, equip it, drink your potion, and then swap it back out real quick, and you'll have a reduced potion cooldown. When using items from your cursor, such as planting acorns or other furniture items, if you're holding down left click, you can actually close your inventory, and while you hold down the mouse button, you won't drop the acorns. However, as soon as you stop clicking, the acorns will just return into your inventory. With the right placement of platforms, you can really enhance your Plantera or Golem arenas by using your Hook of Dissonance and teleporting to the platforms when you get backed into the corner. You probably knew that you could actuate teleporters and drop them into the background. Well, you can also hammer them, and you can hammer all 3 blocks of the teleporter into any shape of block that you want. Once you get endgame mobility with the Celestial Starboard and the Soaring Insignia, your mobility is basically insane. So the question is, what mount is even good to use at this point? Well, I would argue that in terms of maneuverability and boss fighting, the Slimy Saddle is actually the way to go for your final mount. You can move horizontally and up extremely quickly with the Soaring Insignia combined with the Starboard. However, moving downward, you're at the mercy of your own character's fall speed, which is not that high. However, with the slime mount attached, you can quickly jump on that and make a quick descent. Although the Celestial Starboard ascends extremely quickly, it actually may be even quicker if you use the slime mount in conjunction with it. As you fly upwards, it gives you a slight speed boost and really boosts you straight up into the air. Early on, a really sneaky way to find some floating islands right off the bat, if you see these strange water pools on the ground, often just 1 or 2 blocks of water may be forming a bit of a strange waterfall on the ground. Water doesn't naturally generate like this, so it indicates that water fell from a floating island when it was generated above. So grab some rope if you have some and just climb up there and check it out. It might pay off. And finally, my last tip for you this time. Don't test out Rocket 4 in your own base.